Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Tiny Hands International is a Christian nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering the church in the developing world to help orphans, street children, and the victims of sex trafficking industry. Advocates Kathy Levitt and Jackie Sergi join the show today to tell us how we too can play a role in supporting this cause by joining the third annual Ladies Benefit Luncheon on November 2nd at 2 p.m. at Hilton Head Presbyterian Church. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank
So
you.
for those who maybe don't really know what Tiny Hands International is, I'll let you talk about the organization a little bit.
Okay. Well, as you pointed out, it is a Christian organization that seeks to work with street children, orphans, and victims of sex trafficking, primarily in Nepal. And Nepal is one of those places in the world that is particularly impoverished. Girls are marginalized there and often come from remote villages and don't really know or suspect that they might be trafficked. People will come and lure them with offers of jobs or other opportunities in India, and because the border is open, they can go across without papers. They will take them over the border and they may end up in brothels in large cities in India, such as Mumbai. At that point, they will probably never get out unless they become HIV positive, and then they're dumped back on the street.
Wow. Wow, what a sad, sad situation. So, I guess, what is the purpose of your local Hilton Head group? What are you trying to, I guess, achieve?
Our local group, we're the advocates for Tiny Hands International. And we're just basically a group of women who wanted to make a difference in women's lives. Somewhere else besides the U.S. and the really underprivileged areas.
Right.
And we learned about Tiny Hands from one of our family members who started working with them in 2011.
Okay, all right. And so your upcoming event, the luncheon, tell us a little bit about it and then how that particular event can actually, support the cause.
Well, our luncheon is a benefit luncheon for the anti-trafficking part of Tiny Hands for the ministry. And as you've already mentioned, it's on November 2nd, and we'd like to have as many women as would like to join us. We'd invite the community in the surrounding areas. To benefit Tiny Hands, we will be selling jewelry, scarves, and other items made by women in Nepal. Many of these women are victims of trafficking themselves.
Right.
Kathy and I are wearing some of the items.
Okay.
So to give you a taste in the purse.
Yeah, isn't that a pretty little purse? So a lot of this stuff is handmade by them, right?
Right.
Yes. Majority of obviously the jewelry and so forth.
Jewelry is handmade.
Right. And so you'll have these things at the actual luncheon so people can buy them and have them available.
They're relatively inexpensive and they make great holiday gifts. So that's one of the reasons we have it this time of year.
Right.
I did want to mention it is at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
It ends at 2, just to clarify.
Oh, okay, okay. So it starts at 12.
Right.
How do people, do they need to reserve for it, or how is that being taken care of?
Well, we would appreciate RSVPs just so we can have a good
Right.
idea of how much to bring.
And we do have all that information, your contact information
Right.
on
Good.
the screen, so it's available for everyone. And the cost for this event?
It's free. The
That's what I
luncheon
thought.
itself is
Yeah.
free.
Okay. And so the big benefit is obviously that the items that are there, hopefully to be purchased, and then that money is used for the trafficking side, correct?
That's right.
Of Tiny
That's
Hands
right.
International. And so, how is there other ways that we can help?
Well, the way to help would be, of course, to go to the lunch, but also you can visit the website of tinyhandsinternational.org and donate directly. It's a great website with a lot of information about trafficking. You can also visit our local website, and see more about what we're doing here in Hilton Head.
Wonderful. Kathy, Jackie, thank you for supporting such a great cause, and we thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.